internal thing. It's
No, but it's how you make comfort look fashionable. So next time you arrive in your boxers to the airport, look,
Then-
that may become a trend.
But that I feel like nobody's going to take photos of me. Like when I get out of the airport, even the immigration guy is sort of like, I don't know if I should take your picture. Like
No.
even
You're
there,
famous
like,
now,
it'd be a
Rohan.
waste
Come
of a
on.
picture.
Come
I'm
on.
like semi-famous. I'm like semi-famous. I'm only famous as like your and Shaheen's friend.
No.
Like,
You were on
yeah.
Coffee with Karan. You're definitely
See,
famous.
I was on Coffee with Karan though in the jury episode, like which everybody
you were
knows
there?
is like that's true. I was
You were
there.
the finale episode.
I was the finale episode.
I
It's
thought
true.
Badri will be the finale episode, but you all took
Yeah,
the
then
finale.
I was on the finale. It was pretty cool. I got a hamper and everything. It was very exciting. The other thing that I want to ask you about is that sort of freshness and that brand and that being yourself. How does that translate into the game? Into how what if that sort of came to the game when you met Mark and you met that team? What
So, interesting story is I met Mark and Moonfrog and Tane. Everybody, we were... strangely, I met them in Goa.
Right.
Because I was shooting for Dear Zindagi at that time.
Right.
And Vivek called me up and he said that Vivek is, from Matrix. And he said
Right.
that, we have something really fun and exciting. And, we want to come and see you. And whenever somebody comes to an outdoor to meet me, means it's something really special.
Right.
Because that
Okay.
doesn't happen very often. And we met. And the first thing that I think I said to also Mark is, as we all know, a genius, a legend.
Yes.
So I was firstly honored to be in the same room as him. And the first thing that they said to me, I think, was that we want this to be Alia Bhatt's Star Life,
Right.
but it's not only about you.
Right,
The
okay.
game is about the audience. It's about
Right.
the girl or guy who checks in as the main star, actually, and I'm their friend.
Okay.
So the star life is not my life, it's your life.
Right. Okay.
And I wanted to make it about the other person because I'm not, I can't be that pompous person, कि मुझे देखो मैं इतनी बड़ी star हूँ. I can't
Right.
be that way. I've not grown, I've not been brought up that way. But I do find it important or exciting that I can connect with them and be their best friend virtually.
Right.
Today is the age of virtual, it is the
Yeah, of
virtual
course it is.
reality
Yeah,
or whatever.
absolutely.
And so, the fact that I could have a game in which I could connect with them was outstanding.
That's
for me.
that's something to consider for the future, a virtual reality version
Yeah.
of this game. Where it's just like, today you can play with Edward. That would be a fun
Yeah, that's
this thing
the
of the
next
game.
step.
Which sort of brings me to my next question, because when you met with Mark, and this seemed like fun, obviously, I know, and this comes from knowing you a little bit, I know you're not the sort of person whose prime driver is money. Like, it's not just about money or this, that, or whatever. So
Yeah.
what about the game, really, aside from just the fan thing, what about their pitch made you go, this is what I want to do?
So, number one, life simulation is a genre. So,
Right.
number one, that genre for me, that's the only way I think I can be a part of a game.
Right,
Through
okay.
life simulation, right? And, anybody who is, and I've always said this to my mother as well, that I don't only want to be, I don't want to only be known as an actor.
Right.
I want to be able to have different layers to me as well, whether
Sure.
it's being a part of a game, whether it's producing some content, creative content someday, whether it's singing, whether it's social work or whatever it is. I
Right.
want to have those many layers to myself.
Okay.
I want to be like a big chocolate cake with
Okay.
a lot of layers of icing and gems and sorry.
I can already see the clickbait headline. Alia Bhatt reveals which cake she would like to be. Click here to find out.
So obviously the idea where I could be a part of a game where it's not about me, but
Right.
about the other person was something that I jumped to right away.
Okay.
And what I also really enjoyed was that they came up with these like dummy versions of me in,
Right.
in my dresses, and fashion is very, very big part of this game.
Okay.
So that's what I enjoyed the most. And as a child, we would love playing games like that, कि हम अपना खुद का अवतार डिजाइन करेंगे और फिर इसको ये कपड़ा पहनना पड़ेगा, ये she wants to
Right.
go here, she wants to go there. And what I really liked was Moonfrog themselves and Mark, they said that, okay, we want to involve you in it, so we want to like put your cat in it. So Sheba
Right,
is in
right.
the game.
Oh, nice. So one of your cats is actually in the game.
Yeah, Sheba's in the game.
Right.
And so is my voice. We spent
Okay.
a lot of time where we were cracking the right tone wherein which you actually feel like I'm there with you in the room. So
Nice,
it's not
okay.
like, hey, aaj kya kar rahe ho? It's
Huh.
almost like, hello, what's up? What's happening? You know,
Right.
like, come do this, do that. Like the way I'm talking to you right
Right.
now.
It's not that, hi, we are happy to help you. Not,
Exactly.
Okay.
It's not that.
That's
That's
important.
a bit creepy.
That's am I in the game?
You
I,
are not right now, but you could.
thanks.
You never
thanks,
know.
Thanks so much.
It's an ongoing process.
Like
This
just
game.
guy in background. Like that
No,
would be-
and also we also discussed about how if there's something, say that I have a movie premiere coming up, I have some exciting
Right.
event, we can actually put that in the game.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it's also, they want to, so I shared my whole schedule with them. Like, this is what
Right.
I'm doing. These are the clothes I like wearing. This is the hairstyles I like doing.
Right.
Things like that. So it's actually in tune with my life.
Oh, nice. So cool. And did you play a lot of games as a kid? Yeah, there's this fly that is obviously your biggest fan. That has just not left your side since we started. But did you play games as a kid, or do you now on the phone like to sort of?
See, I'm on the games, but I can't play games that frustrate me.
Okay.
I need the games to calm me down.
Okay.
So I do play games. Like,
Right.
I've played Farmville, I've played
Right.
like Candy Crush and stuff like that. But for me, when I'm going through my hectic life, I need a game to relax me or to basically, most importantly, do time pass. Make
Right.
use of your time, but in a
Right.
relaxing way.
Sure.
And which is why I said to them as well, I said, let this game be not frustrating. Like, let it
Okay,
be simple.
right.
And they're like, no, don't worry. It's going to be really simple and very smooth. And it's like you're walking through, your life, but
Right.
virtually.
I'm glad you said that, because does this happen to anybody else here? It happens to me all the time when I'm playing frustrating games where I'll be sitting, again, too graphic, I'll be sitting in the loo, I'll be sitting on my couch and I'll just be playing this game and I'll be thinking to myself, I've had a good year, I've worked hard, I sort of take care of a business, I have a good relationship with my family, I'm a good person, I think I've achieved a lot in life. Then I'll be playing and then that one pig will not die. Or that this thing will happen. And my instant reaction will be like, तू क्या है? तू क्या है? तेरे से ये भी नहीं होता. मतलब तू क्या मतलब झंड इंसान है तू. Like that. Does that happen to anybody else? Where if you mess up a level in a game, you're just like, my life is only not worth living.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter what I've achieved. It's just
Can't
this.
be
My
that
life
way.
is pointless.
Especially when you're a competitive person. Like, I will
Exactly.
compete with my father.
Right.
Like, I will compete. If we have to win something, we will make sure we win.
Right.
So I'm not winning, then it's a problem.
Then yeah, exactly. So that's why you like take this competitive element out of the game. So what is that something that your fans will respond to in the game? What do you think they are going to take away from this? Like,
I hope they take away an experience.
Right. Okay.
I mean, it's not like I don't get I don't communicate through my social media platforms, but I can't always respond to everybody, and my heart breaks when I can't do that, because I would be doing that. Nobody will be seeing me in any movies.
Correct. I mean, I don't think you'll be able to respond to it, because last I checked, you are India's most successful star on social media.
I would not say most.
I'm saying, look, let's just be blunt in terms of pure numbers. You're talking to a guy who's built his career on the internet, and our entire point of envy is we just go and we look at your followers sometimes and we're like, it's not fair, yeah. This is not fair. Apna pura life internet pe, lekin like we have 2 million and then whatever followers we have, you add 2 zeros to it and you get Alia's social media followers.
No. I'm honestly I feel very grateful and flattered that I have those many followers.
Okay.
It seems, a bit surreal sometimes.
Right.
But as you rightfully said, I can't sit and respond. It's not like I don't want to. I do try to do a
Fair
chat
enough.
session every now and then. But I feel like anybody who checks into this game will be able to hear my voice, will be able to see the videos. And again, it's not about me. It's about you.
Sure.
And it's not like, come, I'll give you a piece of me. It's not also about that. It's just
Right.
like, come have an experience, and whilst you do that, I'll be your friend.
Nice.
We could be friends. And it's not like I'm saying none of you are my friends. I literally have love and affection and pure gratitude for everybody who says good things or bad things about me. Because
Right.
even
Okay.
bad things sometimes make a difference,
Fair enough.
in
Yeah.
a good way.
Sure.
So yeah, I think this is in a sense a way of connecting and just staying in touch, and another medium of communication.
Nice. Okay, so before we talk a little bit more about the game, I have one more question for you about movies, which is that I mentioned you did just March to March. You have done 4 huge films that have sort of come and gone. And so there was Kapoor and Sons, Udta Punjab, Dear Zindagi, and then Badri. So when you're working on all these movies simultaneously, how do you keep your head straight? Like, how do you not show up one day on the set of Udta Punjab just as Kyra? Like, how do you keep it straight?
It is very difficult, and
Okay.
that's where the director comes in place. So fun thing is I was shooting for Dear Zindagi and Badinathi Dulhania a little bit simultaneously. So the first schedule was Badrinath Tolani, I was doing some extra subtle acting. And Shashank was like, Alia, what are you doing? So it became like a fun thing where he used to say, Alia, not Dear Zindagi, Fear Zindagi.
Right, okay.
So whenever I was doing a Dear Zindagi kind of acting, he used to come and say, no, Fear Zindagi.
Right, this week need to go to the other space.
We need to go to the other
zone.
space. So yeah, but that's where your director, your co-actors, and everybody comes in, in helping you, because honestly, it is very, very difficult, which is why I like doing one film at a time, but you can't always do one film at a time.
So, Dear Zindagi is something that I actually want to talk about more than any of the other movies last year, because for me, what was really nice about watching Dear Zindagi is it felt like a space that Indian movies